Xenobiology professor Th Rex had taught comparative species behavior for 40 cycles, but nothing had prepared him for the human exchange student. Sarah Chen sat in the front row of the Galactic University auditorium, her arm wrapped in translucent medical film. The other students, Quillari with their crystalline exoskeletons, Ven with their pain-amplifying neural networks, and Corthians whose entire civilization was built around avoiding discomfort, had all noticed. Miss Chen, Th Rex began carefully, his 3 eyes blinking in concern, have you been injured? Should we summon medical assistance? Sarah glanced at her arm and smiled. Oh, this? Nah, just got a tattoo yesterday. Still healing. The lecture hall fell silent. Quillari student Zixel's translator struggled with the unfamiliar term. Tattoo? The professor ventured. Yeah, it's decorative. We inject ink under our skin with needles. Repeatedly. For hours sometimes. Sarah peeled back the film slightly, revealing an intricate dragon design sprawling across her forearm. This one took 4 hours. Th Rex's chromatic skin paled to a shocked gray. You, voluntarily subjected yourself to repeated puncture wounds, for aesthetics? Well, yeah. It's pretty common on Earth. The Ven student, Tar, whose species experienced pain at 5 times human intensity, made a sound like escaping steam. This is barbarism. How can an intelligent species willingly? The fire alarm interrupted him. What happened next would be discussed in xenopsychology classes for generations. The building's ancient heating system had malfunctioned, spewing superheated steam into the hallway. Students panicked. The Quillari couldn't approach, their crystalline bodies would crack from thermal stress. The Ven were already unconscious from pain proximity sensors triggering. The Corthians had sealed themselves in protective bubbles. Sarah stood, pulled off her jacket, wrapped it around her already injured arm, and walked straight into the steam corridor. Through the security footage later analyzed frame by frame, her actions were methodical. She pulled 3 Quillari students out of the heat zone, dragged an unconscious Ven to safety, and manually triggered the emergency coolant system, which required turning a wheel so hot it left burns on her palms. When the medical team arrived, they found her sitting against the wall, her tattoo's medical film melted, new burns across both hands, calmly directing triage. The Quillari need temperature stabilization first, she told the medics. Their structure's compromised. Ven students need neural dampeners. I'm fine, just some second-degree burns. I've had worse from cooking accidents. Professor Th Rex approached her in the medical bay later, where she was refusing sedation while doctors treated her burns. Why? He asked simply. You were already injured. You could have waited for proper rescue teams. Sarah shrugged, a gesture that made the Corthian doctor flinch in sympathetic pain. Someone had to. And humans, we're kind of built for this. We're not the strongest or fastest, but we're really good at deciding something needs doing and then just doing it. Pain's temporary. Those students getting hurt would have been permanent. But the tattoo? Oh, that? She laughed, then winced. Yeah, if I can sit through 4 hours of needles for art, I can handle some steam for people who matter. It's just pain. It passes. Th Rex updated his lecture notes that evening. In the section on human psychology, he added a new observation: humans possess a unique ability to contextualize pain. They can endure voluntary suffering for beauty, and extraordinary suffering for others, with equal determination. This species doesn't avoid pain, they decide whether it's worth it. This makes them either the most foolish or most formidable species in the galaxy. In the margins, he added, possibly both. Sarah Chen returned to class the next week, tattoo healed, burned scars forming. She was already scheduling her next tattoo appointment.